How's it going, guys? My name's SHAREfactory and welcome back to Everybody Has Gone to the Rapture. This is technically Game of the Month episode 3, part 3 of this game, and I've had a lot of fun playing this, so I'm going to continue to play from where I left off. So let's jump straight in, and I will probably just stop recording until the game loads in, because it does take a long time. So we're in the game, back where we left off. So I don't know which way I was heading. I've never been in the cornfield though, so I'm just gonna go ahead this way. Groceries, bike. I really wish we could just hop on the bike. There's the light. So I'm just gonna follow it. Whichever way it wants me to go. Where's he gone? Oh, there it is. Alright, so something happening. There's like voices coming from it. I'm just gonna follow my own path actually. I'm just gonna follow my own path. It's probably gonna follow me anyway. So this is like a farming area.
So he managed to get the transfer to the observatory then?
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it. Now he says they're getting married before they come back. It's typical. Why can't he just wait till he's home?
Are you gonna go?
Goodness, no. It'll be full of her people. I expect they do things differently.
You wanna come in for a cup of tea?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, for Christ's sake, woman, it's been 8 months. Won't you just come in and talk?
Well, you didn't want to talk when Mary was still alive. You and Charlie Tate out drowning your sorrows when you should have been at home nursing your wife.
You can be a nasty old bird, Wendy Boyles.
Frank Appleton, you come back here and say that again. Our mother always said you were a bad egg. You'll come a cropper, you mark my words.
But anyway, I'm starting to wonder like what part of England this is set in. Like what county? Because there's like accents. There's loads of accents in England, and I've kind of narrowed it down. It is definitely somewhere down south. I'm from up north in Yorkshire, obviously, but this is from somewhere down south just because of how formal they talk. But I'm not sure where. It doesn't really seem like London. It's probably a bit more southern than that.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Let's get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on me.
Give it another go.
Oh, I only just put petrol in it as well.
So if you remember from the last episode, there wasn't different, like there was another car that had like broken down. So maybe this was a recurring thing. Maybe cars were dying.
All the time, Frank. He's not a
Check this map.
What's going on?
Oh wait, what? My controller just vibrated. Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking up this road. I haven't checked on any like tutorials on how to go through this game or anything. I just want to do this on my own just to kind of get my hands around the story and how the game ends and stuff. Seems like a really good game there. And I just received. how you complete the game is you get different yeah, there you go. Different names at the bottom of your screen. I think this is my third or fourth. If I remember correctly. I think I've just gone through Wendy. This is Lizzie. Get her phone ring. Oh, this is open, so it must be in, yeah, it's in here. Get around the table.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
So, at the start of the game there was some kind of flu, but now it just seems to be something to do with technology. You know, things like phones, televisions. But there's something to do with like vehicles as well. The weather is typical English weather. I don't want to go in too much depth about this game, but looking at the surroundings, the flowers and the leaves on the trees, this is definitely somewhere in summer or spring. So I'm just gonna keep following this road. It's like a trailer park, some kind of caravan resort. And there's noises. Right, I'm gonna have to turn my phone off for you guys, I'm sorry for that. So there's some kind of... Is this like a peddler? And it is a peddler. Can we swim? No, we cannot swim. There's two lights. This definitely is some kind of Lake District resort. Pedals up there, some barbecue for anything. Table. So we can walk over this. Some lounges. Couple of caravans here. Oh,
This
one's
is a
open.
public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza.
The numbers
Please
are
remain
one.
calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head
Oh
teachers,
God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Something's happening to Kate. Rip Kate. Any way I can get out of here? Where are the numbers coming from now? From the left. This is definitely a camping slash like trailer caravan resort. What is it saying?
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
So she's doing something. Can we access this tent? No. That'll be it then. That's a lick, and I've already beaten it. Toilets. And they're lost apparently. Nothing in here. Someone has been bleeding. Oh, I think there's a light switch there. Did this one open? No. I think the rain's calming. What's this over here? Swimming pool. Football. Should we jump in? Hit? No, we can't. God damn it. This person can't swim. I think that's a wave machine. Oh, it's not. No, it's not. I'm a retard. It's definitely not a wave machine. That is something you cover up the pool with. And the change rooms are open.
Let me get that.
I can manage.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the
Stephen
accident.
seems
What do you
to
want from me, Lizzie?
like
I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything
fancy a
except
lot of people. At first it was like Kate,
mine.
and now it's Lizzie,
But sometimes I think
and he hates Wendy. Oh, and that's Frank. Never mind. But I'm struggling to understand, is this like the people's names at the bottom? Is this like their life? So she built this, like she is the owner of this whole thing. She did this. She did all of it.
Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the family will act as your representatives during this period. And be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
It's definitely some kind of illness. I'm just going to travel, I'm just going to keep going, and there's a phone box there, so there's obviously something going on. Is this little cage open? Yeah. Right.
Hi, this is Kate Collins and Stephen. It's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
Some pretty strong words from Lizzie there. So she obviously has some kind of feelings for Stephen, and she wants him at the station. So if I make my way up to the station, there will be another side to the story. Personally, I think Stephen's not going to show up. I think Stephen's going to be a cunt. So, walk through here at the tennis court. There's a phone somewhere. Some kind of radio. This is your traditional water pump, which signifies that it could be set in an older time period. Tennis courts are open. Nothing here. Tennis balls. Ratchet.
Hey, it's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but their car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this, Di. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it.
They're Welsh.
Where's the baby?
They are Welsh people.
Sean,
We
I
are
don't
in
see any point
Wales.
waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out to the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads.
Full of electronic towers.
I'll leave some money on the side.
Which
for
are clearly
Mrs.
down.
Graves. You know her husband isn't back.
This is so weird. There it is. There's something.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
For the first part, she was talking about Stephen and Lizzie. So maybe Kate's a bit jealous. So which way we're going? I feel like I've just gone round in circles. It's kind of really annoying me. Is this something I'm meant to do? Is something I'm meant to do? There's no station on the sign. And they want to go to the station.
Oi, Shipley. I want a word with you.
What?
Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son. I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Well, we have a nonce on the occasion. Pedo. We don't know how old this Reese kid is. It won't be too old. Like, I doubt it. She's 16, which is legal, but it's just a bit weird. And no children's BMX here. I walk into the main hall, and what's been going on here? There's some kind of play. The kitchen open. Well, that was boring and pointless. Well, the weather's cleared up.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed. And then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. I still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a
Talk
daughter,
about Stephen.
I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
Kind of thing there.
We don't have to say that.
Them two have just gone through a couple of hard times. I can't. I just don't understand what I'm meant to do. That barbecue's on. Bet it is. But I haven't been here before. We're at a football cage. And it is open.
It's quite something, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Oh.
You ever seen anything like it? They
Like
must
what?
be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half a night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, mate. Night.
That's about the sky that we saw in the last episode, where like the sky was really. There was something wrong with the night sky. Well, I can't say there's something wrong with it because it was very, very nice. Because obviously talking about the sky. Can't go through that. I'm not sure where it is I can go. Where I have to go. may have to end this episode off here. I'm gonna have to end the episode off here, but I'm gonna continue to play, record some more footage for this, and hopefully it'll be up soon. But thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of this game.